Hey, you guys. Welcome to the Soulful Psychic. Readings without the politics. If you want readings with the politics, my other channel, Healing Truth Tarot, the link for that is in the description box every time. Lots of videos there. Lots of videos. Okay, so we're just going to do a little quick full moon reading. Just a little extra. Yes, today's full moon. It was, I don't know, 10 something this morning, 10:53, 10:57, I don't know, something like that this morning, Eastern time. That energy can last. Different schools of thought on that. To me, I'm kind of a symmetrical person, so 3 days before the day of and 3 days after. So let's just check the energies. Now, the description of what the full moon in Aquarius will be addressing is in the post section. Okay, so if you don't know how to get to that, you tap on my picture below the video or the name, the Soulful Psychic, under the video, and it will take you to my main page, where at the top you just scroll a little bit till you see posts, and that will explain things for you. Now, just in short, full moon, big deal. Apparently, Jupiter's doing stuff, and Pluto's doing stuff, and stuff is happening. And with the sun, things are placed in the early degrees of certain planets. Planets are placed in the early degrees of certain signs, is what I should say. And the moon is in Aquarius. So Aquarius is about the common good. It's about moving forward. It's about technology. It's about all kinds of things. So, but mainly it's about the greater good. Okay? So anything that happens right now will be magnified. Any astrological placements will be magnified. So let's read from the Cosmic Cycles Tarot deck. Kind of fitting. And then I pulled out the full moon in Aquarius Moonology card. Okay. Hopefully I won't forget to read that. Hopefully. There we go. Just trying to get it to sit up straight right now. All right, that's better. All right, you guys, come on down. A little read. Do a little bit of read, and then tomorrow we'll do the tomorrow's the pick a deck. Okay. Still time to check out the weekly report, the weekly forecast for the collective, and all of these readings are for the collective. Including the love and money forecast will be just for the collective after Saturday's Pisces, okay? All right. Let me turn on my fan. I'm a little toasty. Just having one of those days, can't make up my mind if I'm hot or cold. Okay. All right, so what do we have first out is the Hermit. Okay, so excellent. So, stepping back and getting perspective. So, thank you. So, I'm hearing, do not react. Whatever it is that you are hearing that is happening around you, especially in the world, do not pay it any mind. We need to be informed. We don't need to be inundated. We don't need to jump down the rabbit hole. It isn't making anything better. It's all, when we jump down the rabbit hole, it's not even about being informed anymore. It is about, it becomes stressful, okay? It just makes things stressful. Knowing things is a beautiful thing, but jumping down the rabbit hole and with the what ifs and the yeah buts and all this other stuff, we humans think the way that we think, you know, it's not helping. And it's not helping what's happening change either. It's actually keeping us stuck where we don't want to be. Okay, so be informed. Don't be inundated. I have a very noisy street. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. This is excellent. What goes around comes around, so a cycle is actually ending. Cycle is actually ending. We are becoming more aware. I do kind of want to do a video this week talking about being born awake or waking up early to ourselves as spiritual beings as opposed to just now waking up. But that'll be maybe Friday, okay? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yes, Friday. Also, entertainment purposes only. I forgot that. Oopsie. Entertainment purposes only. And don't forget Friday, the 31st, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, our Soulful Psychic Starseed podcast, which is here on this channel, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, Friday, July 31st. Okay? All right. Not sure how what we're going to address. I think it would be great if some of you came with questions. And then Spirit Team can answer those for us. Okay, come with questions. I don't know about, like, I don't think that Spirit Team's going to answer anything specifically about a certain race of our star family or anything like that. But these lives are about discussing things. So questions, maybe find out who if you have star family in your spirit team, or star family as guides, questions like that, okay? All right, here we go. Next card up is 9 of Swords. Nightmare situation. Okay, so we're talking about the end of a cycle. And right now we are in a nightmare situation. And regardless of how things look, remember, you're not hearing everything. As a matter of fact, you're not really hearing anything. And you're certainly not hearing the truth right now. Unless it benefits a certain group of people. You're not hearing the truth. Okay, so 9 of Swords is the end, and with the Wheel of Fortune would be the end of the nightmare. The beginning of the end, thank you. The beginning of the end of the nightmare. We have begun to end the nightmare. It's just not noticeable right now, okay? I promise you, it just isn't noticeable. Because we're so busy focusing on our emotional pain and our fear. Okay, and then we have the moon. Gee, you think? Oh, you can't make this stuff up. The moon. Things that are hidden coming to the surface. Okay, because as a race, we are beginning to demand disclosure. Okay, 8 of Wands. Lots of information coming in all at once. Aquarius is the swords energy, the air energy, and that can mean messages. Depending on the situation. The 8 of Wands is a lot of information coming in all at once. We're moving forward very, very swiftly. And then we have the Chariot. There we go. Moving through very swiftly. Okay. Then we have the 5 of Swords. This can be winning at any cost, or it can be doing whatever it takes. And in this reading, I prefer the latter. Doing whatever it takes. Self-care is #1 priority. Cannot pour into someone else's cup if yours is empty. 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Okay, so that's, a lot of us are there. But what I really think this is because change is afoot, that we may feel discomfort and misplaced. Because we're used to things in a certain way. And at this point, we're used to being full of fear. very focused fear, okay? And then we have the Knight of Swords. Knights are the action cards, and the Swords is about clarity and truth. So you might hear my son titter. Pardon me. Not much I can do about it. So anywho, Knights, the action. So actions being taken due to clarity, or being able to move forward. Excuse me. Being able to move forward. The Chariot, the Eight of Wands. Being able to move forward because of clarity, because of truth. Truth comes out. We have the Page of Wands. Messages coming through about actions that are taken, or new actions, the beginning of new actions being taken. And we have the Eight of Pentacles, adaptation, learning to adapt. Three of Swords. Okay, so Three of Swords is the card of betrayal. It's the stabbed in the heart card. And what I feel like is that people are sick of it. Like, people are just tired of other people being dishonest, only being out for themselves. And they're done adapting to it. Then we have the Five of Cups, which is about focusing more on the loss than the opportunities that are presented. So this is a call to focus on, what can I do different? How can I react differently? How can I move forward? How can I deal with this situation, that situation next time it comes around? Full moons are about illumination. And illuminating our inner issues is definitely part of a full moon in Aquarius. It's a piece of it. And then we have the Queen of Wands. She's not afraid to move forward, so that's about a very strong and passionate, fiery person, or a strong and passionate and fiery actions being taken. Oh, this tree is so noisy. I'm so sorry. Drives me nuts. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. I need to pause. Anywho, had to close my window. Okay, Four of Cups. Very similar to the Five of Cups. However, this is more about dissatisfaction. So this is about not being satisfied about the way things are. So the question is, what are we going to do about it? Going back to the old stuff is not going to work. Going back to the old way of doing things, or the old ways of thinking, is not working. If it was working, we wouldn't be experiencing this humongous tower moment, right? This is humanity experiencing this, not just the United States. We're waking up. Then we have the Ace of Cups, excellent. New emotional beginnings. And then we have the Magician. Transmuting one form of energy into another. So change. It's about change. Energy, you cannot create or kill energy. You can only transmute it. We have the Judgment card. There's that Wake Up card. It's the Waking Up card. That's really what that's about. It's not really about, it's not about the biblical outlook on what judgment is. Okay, judgment is a very negative thing, actually. So Judgment card is about waking up. See, That's the aha moment. And then we have the High Priestess. Getting in touch with our spiritual selves more and more and more as we go. It's not a race. Our ascension doesn't stop. There's not an end to our ascension. We transmute our own energy. Cannot destroy energy. All right then. Let's get the Moonology card. Full moon in Aquarius, be real. Aquarians do tend to be outspoken and straightforward. Be real. All right, you guys, that's that. We'll have our pick a deck tomorrow. Okay? All right. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Bye now.